Hi, and welcome to this week's Wednesday Wisdom. I'm Ruth from the Fertility Companion, and I'm delighted that you're taking the time to watch this video. I have had a few questions in the last few weeks from you guys about anxiety and stress and how to manage it, particularly when you're going through fertility investigations and treatment. The first thing I want to say about that is you're not alone. I think that these sorts of feelings and worries and emotions can come up when you're going through fertility treatment. And it might not be something that you're familiar with or comfortable with. You might not be typically an anxious person. You might not be a worrier. But now suddenly you're a worrier and you're feeling anxious. And that alone can feel quite upsetting. So I want to reassure you that you are not alone. You are not the only one. I am not a worrier. I'm not a stress head or a typically anxious person, but I've experienced that. So that's the first thing. Remember that you're not alone. I'd like to invite you to join a free group that I have on Facebook called the Fertility Companion free group. It's easy to find. I'll put the link in the description below, but it's a closed group. It's completely private. It's a great place to come and just rant or ask for support or share how you're feeling. Nobody outside of the group can see what's being said, and it's somewhere that I hope is a safe place for you to come and just share where you're at, ask questions, ask for support. So that's the first thing I want to say. You're not alone, and you're welcome to come and join that group and tell us what's going on. The second thing I want to say about stress and anxiety is breathe. It's kind of a given. We wouldn't still be here if we weren't breathing, but how we breathe has a huge effect on how we feel. You might not believe this, but the optimum speed or level of breathing is 6 breaths per minute. Break that down, that's 10 seconds per breath. So 10 seconds per inhale and exhale. That's 5 seconds per inhale and 5 seconds per exhale. Seems really slow, doesn't it? And it is, because we're typically taking between 16 and 20 breaths per minute. That's fast. That's because we're busy. That's because we're stressed. It's because we're anxious. We've got stuff to do. We've got places to go. We've got people to talk to. And we breathe fast. And we breathe really shallow from here. If you can remind yourself to slow it down, to breathe deeply down into the base of the lungs, and remind yourself to take about 5 seconds to inhale and 5 seconds to exhale, even doing that once will change your mood. It can release that knot of tension in your belly. Try it. See what happens. It's a really, really great practice to do, and you can do it anywhere. It's completely free. It's silent. Nobody's going to notice, but you can do it really easily. It is also something that actually activates the parasympathetic side of your nervous system, which is the side that activates the relaxation response. So it's a really, really useful tool to get used to developing. So try that one. It's really, really great. And the third one is it's sort of a food-based recommendation, but I'm coming at it from a different angle. Magnesium is a mineral that we are almost all deficient in. It's high in things like dark green vegetables, nuts, seeds, whole grains. But when we're stressed, our need for it goes through the roof. And the RDA, or the recommended daily allowance, is much too low to actually handle the stresses in modern life. So you can certainly increase those foods, those dark green vegetables, but a really, really lovely way of getting more magnesium into your system is to have a bath with Epsom salts. Epsom salts are magnesium sulfate. So it's a beautiful magnesium salt that you can add into a bath. And it soaks in through your skin. Your skin is the biggest organ in the body. So you literally are absorbing that magnesium through the skin into the system. And you will feel muscles relaxing. You will feel your whole body relaxing. It's a beautiful way to just calm down the system. If you're not a fan of baths, if you don't have a bath, get a big basin and make yourself a foot bath. put some essential oils in, maybe a little bit of lavender. Depending on the time of day, you might put a little bit of grapefruit or lemon or something in to sort of revitalize. But the magnesium salts themselves feet into the foot bath while you're watching TV or while you're reading a book, or just sit and notice what's going on, pay attention to your breath. Magnesium salts, as Epsom salts, are a fantastic way to de-stress. So that is my third tip. So the 3 tips, just to remind you: remember that you're not alone, and join that free Facebook group that I have and share where you're at. Number 2, breathe. Pay attention to your breath, slow it down. Number 3, take a bath. Foot bath, full body bath. Add a cup or 2 of Epsom salts into the bath and really, really relax. The only people who shouldn't potentially do that are if you have very low blood pressure. Don't take massive amounts of magnesium. But otherwise, it's a really, really safe way of getting magnesium into your system and helping you to de-stress. I hope it's helped. I hope these 3 tips are something you feel you can do. There are lots of other ideas and tips in my Sanity Guide to Fertility Treatment, which is completely free. And you can download that Sanity Guide to Fertility Treatment completely for free from my website, ruthmckenna.com. There's a sign-up box right at the very top of the website. Put your details in there and you'll get an email with a link to the Sanity Guide. There's lots of support in there. I hope you enjoy it, and join the Facebook group and share where you're at, share your thoughts and ask questions. I'm here to support you, and I can't wait to connect with you. Thanks. Have a great day.